Hello everybody, this is your old friend RJ City, and today I am starting some new cards. They are not in a pack, but they have been curated for me by a dear supporter, Christine. She's curated 3 packs, specially curated for me. I guess so she bought them, online individually and then packaged them. They are the Hollywood Walk of Fame cards. They are fantastic. I will open the first pack and then I'll do a couple more in subsequent videos. So thank you, Christine. Very kind. If you know me, I like to collect trading cards with me. Hollywood Walk of Fame. Dolly Parton. All right. Oh, here's a woman who I did not meet, but I met her husband, and I was in the same house with her. She was, of course, in the bedroom, probably in a vegetative state. The excellent, gorgeous Zia Gabor. Really, when people don't know who they are, she's, you describe the Gabors, Zsa and Ava Gabor, as like the Kardashians, basically. They were like the first Kardashians. And people go, oh, okay, I get it. Are they famous because they're rich? Are they rich because they're famous? Certainly has nothing to do with talent. Let's read about Zsa. Born February 6, 1920 in Budapest, Hungary. Her name at birth was Sorry Gabor. I am. Walk of Fame star location 6915 Hollywood Boulevard. She was Miss Hungary 1936. Competitive year. Husbands included actor George Sanders and hotel magnate Conrad Hilton. She's very wealthy. That was not even close to how many husbands she had by the time I met her. I think she was at 5 or 6. Film credits include Moulin Rouge, Lily, Death of a Scoundrel, Touch of Evil, Pepe, Picture Mommy Dead, and Every Girl Should Have One. She's a sister of actress Ava Gabor, as we've mentioned. Her TV credits include appearances on Jack Parr's The Tonight Show and The Johnny Carson Tonight Show. She probably did Letterman, too. I wonder if she did Fallon. I wonder if she's one of those guests who breached the most as possible. Here's a trivia quiz. Oh, here we go. But they have the answers on different cards. But we'll just read. Who is the versatile performer who started his career at the age of 4 as a member of the Will Masting Trio? I don't know. I'm going to say Sammy Davis Jr. But that's Zsa. Moving on here. Congenial piece of shit. Bob Hope. I know a lot of people say, oh, did you know John Lennon was a dick? Bob Hope really was one. Even he had some really good movies, and then he coasted forever. May 29th, 1903, he was born in Eltham, England. I did not know he was British. It says a lot. His name at his birth was Leslie Town Hope, which tells you what a scammer. Leslie Towns Hope. Rapid-fire comedian, still going strong in his 80s. Not anymore. Since World War II, Hope has entertained American troops all over the globe at Christmas time. Recently entertained the troops serving the Middle East as part of Operation Desert Storm. Classic pro-war comedian. Hope, along with Bing Crosby and Dorothy Lamour, made 7 successful road pictures from 1940 to 1965, which is insane, which is the real claim to fame here. Hope has received 5 Special Academy Awards for his humanitarian work and contributions to the motion picture industry. How many fucking Special Academy Awards can one person get? That's disgusting. Trivia quiz. Name the actress, singer, named the Divine Miss M. And I can do that. Bette Midler. There's Bob Hope. We are moving on to Leonard Nimoy, who's really trying to shed his Spock image and become really a Lothario. Oh, maybe not in the back. It's so weird to see him without the ears, because he's still got the eyebrows and the hair. Born March 26, 1931, Boston, Massachusetts. Best known for his role as Mr. Spock in the hit TV series Star Trek. Nimoy directed 2 movie versions of the series, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, and Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Nimoy's other TV credits include the role of Paris in Mission Impossible, and as host narrator of the documentary series In Search of... Nimoy's first major TV role was November of 1956 as a guest star on the series West Point, which we all remember. Who is the band leader who was married to Abby Lane and Charo? I know this. Xavier Cugat. And I have a Cugat painting given to me by David Arquette hanging in my big room. That's how much I know Xavier Cugat. Here's someone else who looks strange without his signature facial feature, a mustacheless Robert Goulet. You wouldn't know who the fuck it is, but then you squint and picture that mustache and you go, there we go. Born November 26, 1933 in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I always thought he was Canadian, but he's not. He just sang "Oh Canada" at WrestleMania 6. Big break came in 1960, where he landed the part of Lancelot in the Lemmer and Lowe Broadway musical Camelot. Goulet had 17 LPs on the charts. They include Always You, Two of Us, Sincerely Yours, The Wonderful World of Love, In Person, Manhattan Tower / The Men Who Loved Manhattan, Without You, and My Love Forgive Me. Goulet still appears in nightclubs and television. You know how well he's doing when they just say, hey, he's still around. Who is the actress who won Best Oscar for her role in 1989's Driving Miss Daisy? I cannot for the life of me remember her fucking name. So we're just going to move on here to Joan Rivers, who looks somewhat normal in the back. Once the hair went bleach, it felt like the game was over. But nevertheless. June 8th, 1933, Brooklyn, New York. Miss Rivers is a very funny lady. Hosted The Tonight Show from 1983 to 1986 as a fill-in for Johnny Carson until she got a show from Fox and didn't tell him, and he never spoke to her ever again. Her own late-night talk show ran from 1986 to 1987. It was titled The Late Show, which is so fascinating. Miss Rivers has an afternoon talk show that has aired since 1989. You know, I used to listen to her. My grandmother would drive us around Queens and Long Island in the summer. And they used to have the Joan Hamburg radio hour followed by the Joan Rivers radio hour. And you want to know why I am the way I am. I spent my childhood summers listening to talk radio by two New York Jewish women named Joan. Back to back. She's been a guest on The Ed Sullivan Show, Hollywood Squares, Carol Burnett Show, The Merv Griffin Show, Flip Wilson, Mike Douglas, and The Pat Sajak Show. What a time. Whose life and career was the 1942 film Yankee Doodle Dandy based on? I don't know. Oh, look at this. Billy D. Williams, who I will always say in the first Batman was Harvey Dent, and then could have been a fantastic Two-Face if they continued on. Born April 6, 1937 in New York, made his screen debut in 59's The Last Angry Man, which is what I refer to myself as. His good looks soon landed him leading roles. His films include The Out-of-Towners, Lady Sings the Blue, Mahogany, Bingo Long, Traveling All-Stars, and Motor Kings, and Lando Calrissian in The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, and as the Commissioner in 1989's Batman. What actor portrayed Charlie Chan's number one son in many series of films? I have no idea his name, but he was the real Japanese guy, and then they would have Sidney Toler, this white guy, playing basically what Mr. Fuji became. Finally, in this pack, we finished with the two-paid up Frankie Lane. Born March 30th, 1913. Name at birth, Frank Paul Lavecchio. Close enough. Popular singer of the 40s and 50s. Hits include That's My Desire, That Lucky Old Sun, Mule Train, The Cry of the Wild Goose, Jezebel, Rose, Rose, I Love You, Jealousy, High Noon, I Believe, Your Cheatin' Heart, Tonight We're Setting the Woods on Fire, Hey Joe, not that Hey Joe, Moonlight Gambler, Love is a Golden Ring, Don't Make My Baby Blue, and Rawhide. Now that one I know. Rawhide. Could have been. Ride 'em in Rawhide. Yeah. Between 1947 and 1969, Lane had over 60 hits. Hits is a really questionable word there. Who wrote the score for the 1976 hit Rocky? I can't fucking... These are good questions. I'm going to have to collect all these cards. Well, I know you were hoping for a Frankie Lane, and I fucking got one. So who knows what the rest of these packs will hold.